Hey, it's Ethan Skolnick with Alex Toledo at Kaseya Center, where a familiar result, the Miami Heat lose again. They're now 7 games under 500. They're cratering in the Eastern Conference. The only difference tonight against the Clippers is that the biggest lead was 2. They had that lead early in the game. From there, they were pretty much catching up the rest of the way. There were some hustle plays from Pelle Larsson. Terry Rozier didn't play too bad. Tyler Hero had his best shooting game in terms of percentages and production in a while, but consistent theme for this team, Alex, is they can't get their 2 most important players playing well on the same night. And by that, I mean Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero. Bam's been better of late than Tyler. Tonight, Tyler was better than Bam. Bam had like 3 shot attempts in the first half. And, a strong game, but not an impact game from Andrew Wiggins was not enough. They're just not good enough. And biggest thing, though, is allowed 60% shooting. And Bogdan Bogdanovic, who has not hit double figures in like a while, went nuts on them tonight. It just, again, poor defense and not enough from their 2 best players tonight. It was Bam that was the problem.
Yeah, no doubt. I think Bam had a really tough game after, this really nice stretch he's been having where it seems like all the middies started falling, all the touch shots started falling. None of those went down tonight. He had he had a lob, he had a nice putback, and those were nice like highlight plays. But as far as his game, offensively, scoring-wise, it wasn't there tonight. It just wasn't. Tyler did his thing, right? And like you mentioned, Wiggins, like he continues to impress me. And obviously, he's no Jimmy, right? He doesn't get to the free throw line at will. He's not their number 1 playmaker. But I have been really impressed with the way that he's been able to give them kind of some high difficulty shot creator buckets. Like some of those little step backs in the mid range. He had some of the pull up threes. The way that he's been able to get to the rim. Now it's not like a give him the ball and get out of the way type of thing, but in the flow of an offense, like I really like what he's been doing. I thought he was going to be more like 3 heavy than he has been, and it's been kind of the other way around. Like they're relying on him to generate paint touches. They're relying on him to hit shots and occasionally create his own. He's playing pretty good defense. Like I really like what Wiggins has brought, and I thought Duncan had another nice game where he just hit so many tough shots, and we just kind of take it for granted. So I figured might as well throw him in there. But yeah, absolutely, Bam just didn't do enough, and this time the game ended, like you said, familiar result, but just a different way. At least it wasn't another blown lead this time. So
yeah, at least not another blown lead, but they did a job on James Harden, which they typically do. It's not real efficient against them, but again, it doesn't matter. It's tough to see, and I know some Heat fans want this because they want sort of the soft tank. It's tough to see a lot of wins on the schedule coming up before they play Charlotte again, and they lost to them too recently. Boston comes in here on Friday night just to make you feel better. Ethan Skolnick with Alex Toledo. Catch the post-game episode of 5 on the Floor.